Sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and other special perks. Plus, you can use your Yes account to shop online with the Fast Lane, our new online grocery shopping service. Just order online, select pickup, and we'll do all your shopping for you. It's that easy. To learn more about shopping with Yes at Family Fair, visit shopfamilyfair.com. Or older, AHC Hospitality is hiring for open positions at its downtown hotels. Starting pay is $14 an hour, paid weekly with medical, dental, and health benefits, hotel discounts, and more. Positions include front desk, housekeeping, restaurant, and management roles at our 6 premier downtown hotels. Visit ahchospitality.com/careers to jumpstart your career at one of 6 world-class hotels in downtown Grand Rapids.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit FoleyWarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
Welcome, basketball fans. Grand Rapids Community College basketball is back on the air. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube channel today for some more GRCC Raider basketball. Unfortunately, today is the last Saturday that the Raiders will be in action on a Saturday. They do have more games coming, but they are no longer weekend games. So the final Saturday, hey, let's host the Timberwolves. North Central College Timberwolves come to town. They come to town with a 3-14 record. They're 0-6 in the conference play as they'll take on your GRCC Raiders. Ladies first. Ladies are 10-6 in overall play, 4-2 in the conference. The way the conference lines up, tied for second place, tied with Muskegon Community College and Delta College. Everyone chasing Mid-Michigan College. They are 6-0 and undefeated in conference play in the MCCAA Northern Conference standings. We turn it over to our public address announcer here at the Ford Fieldhouse, downtown Grand Rapids, at the Gordon Hunsberger Arena on the beautiful campus of Grand Rapids Community College. And we seem to be experiencing some tech difficulties getting that public address announcer mic'd up. We will, as typical, start with there it is.
Welcome. How y'all doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ford Fieldhouse on the campus of Grand Rapids Community College for this afternoon's women's basketball game between the Timberwolves of North Central Michigan College, and our home team, the GRCC Raiders. Awesome. Grand Rapids Community College and the Michigan Community College Athletic Association promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request
let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the Timberwolves of North Central College, the Timberwolves. Let's meet Amaya Bozeman. She wears number 2. She's a 5'3" freshman from Melbourne, Florida. Next is Michaela Berger. She's a 5'3" guard, freshman as well from Melbourne, Florida. She wears number 4. Kaylee Zukowski wears number 13. She's a 5'3" freshman guard from Lockport, Illinois. Starting at another guard position, a 5'8" freshman from Harbor Springs, Michigan, wearing number 14, Sydney Mann. And finally from Battle Creek, Gull Lake, a 5'6" freshman guard wearing number 24, Alyssa Thompson. And those are your North Central College Timberwolves. They are coached by Samantha Ofsted. Ashley Antonishan, is the athletic director. The trainer is Lindsay Griffin. And now, let's meet your GRCC Raiders starting lineup. Starting at 1 forward position, a 6'2" sophomore from Comstock Park by way of West Catholic, be number 4, Grace Lotus.
Sophomore forward, standing 6 foot tall, number 33, Miss Allison Kellogg.
Go backwards here, I guess. Allison Kellogg will be the first one introduced. She's a 6' sophomore from Jenison, Michigan. Sally Merrill from Allegan is a 5'10" sophomore guard. She wears number 20.
This 5'6" guard is a sophomore.
5'6" sophomore from Battle Creek, Harbor Creek is number 12, Marlene Busler.
Standing 5'7" inches tall, we have a
5'7" guard from Bel Air, Michigan, number 11, Emerson Kepke. And finally, Grace Lotus, a 6'2" sophomore forward from Comstock Park by way of West Catholic, and Grace wears number 4. The Raiders are coached by David Glazier. David in his 7th season at the helm. Assistant coaches are Eurasia Green Boyd in her first year and Mike Glass. Athletic trainer is Mac Andersma. Athletic director Lauren Ferrello, and of course the president here at GRCC is Juan Olivares. I do want to bring your attention to our officials tonight. We've got 126 years of officiating on the floor tonight. Randy Reese is our captain. He's 39 years of officiating. Art Kurtzy, 33 years, and John Malatinsky, 54 years of officiating. Age in the 70s, but John said, "Catch me if you can." He still runs like a deer. Those are John's words, not mine. We're ready to get this underway. 10 minutes up on the first quarter clock. And the Raiders will start with the opening possession of the game. Raiders dressed in their home whites, blue and yellow down the inside sleeve and outside thigh. And they will get it to Allison Kellogg, to the rack, up and in. First bucket is taken and made by the Raiders. Raiders come into this contest with a 10-6 overall record, 4-2 in conference play. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves 3-14 overall, 3-ball on the way. That won't go. Rebound controlled by the Raiders, and we'll come back down the other way. Pass intercepted, cross-court pass intended for Merrill was intercepted, and now here come the Timberwolves back the other way. Outside the arc, looking for a cutter or a spot up 3. Spin move into the lane, one too many steps. Kaylee Zukowski took one too many steps and gives the ball back over to the Raiders. There's Sally Merrill on the runner. Couldn't get the bucket, but there's for the putback is Grace Lotus. And we're going to get a timeout. First timeout, early timeout, taking just a minute and a half into the contest. A quick little 30-second timeout taken by Coach Ofsted. We will take a quick break as well. This is the GRCC Raider Network.
Looking for fresh food, variety, and great deals? Shop your local Family Fare supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and other special perks. Plus, you can use your Yes account to shop online with the Fast Lane, our new online grocery shopping service. Just order online, select pickup, and we'll do all your shopping for you. It's that easy. To learn more about shopping with Yes at Family Fare, visit shopfamilyfare.com.
Timberwolves ball coming out of the timeout. Bringing it up the court. So Maya Bozeman. She'll go right wing to Thompson. And nearly threw it away. Thompson able to collect it. Working it around the perimeter. Penetration into the lane. Shot partially blocked that time by Kellogg. Here come the Raiders back the other way. Into the painted area for Kellogg. She'll dish. Sally Merrill on the runner. She couldn't get that one to drop. Sally with back-to-back point-blank opportunities. Couldn't get them to fall, and that time the Raiders come away empty. 4-0 in the early going. Nearly a steal. Instead, Timberwolves keep the possession. Fire up a three. That won't go, but the long rebound keeps the possession alive for the Timberwolves. North Central outside the arc. Berger looking for a screen. Now kicks it to the corner. Three on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. Three was taken by Zukowski. Now Sally Merrill into the lane. She draws a whistle and a foul. First foul of the game is called against Amaya Bozeman. That'll be the team's first. Jean Crittenden checks in for the Wolves. First free throw is good for Sally. She'll get another. That one is pure as well. So it's 6-0 in the early goings, just 3 minutes into this one. North Central's had a couple of nice looking three-point opportunities. All of their shots in the painted area have been erased. And now they'll reset. Berger wants to penetrate, now does, goes all the way to the glass, a little too firm off the shot, and we're going to get a shot clock violation. The rebound was controlled by Crittenden. She could not get it back up and in, and lack of contact with the rim creates the turnover. It will be Raider basketball. Raiders looking for the cutter. There's Lotus. Grace has got 4. Working without the basketball. Finding the opening. Making the basket. 8-0. Tipped away, loose ball on the floor, controlled yet by North Central, and now we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get an offensive foul called against Zukowski.
Ms. Zukowski picks up her first foul.
It's her first, team's first. Cutting through the lane this time is Kellogg. Turnaround jumper off the high glass is good. Allison Kellogg working without the basketball and is fouled for yet another bucket. It's 10-0. Cutter down low, nice find for Berger. Berger gets the bucket on the pass from Zukowski, and the Timberwolves are on the board. Now Merrill outside the arc, working around the perimeter. They'll get it to Bustler. Bustler fires for three off the front of the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Last touch, they'll say, by the Timberwolves. Raiders coming off a 10-point win at Delta College on Wednesday. Starting off February in a good way. Inbound play goes to Grace. Grace up and in off the glass. Berger, high side screen. Can't shake the defense. Good defense has been the key for Dave Glazier's Lady Raiders all year long. Do a good job of getting their hands in the passing lanes. Berger running the shot clock down. They're going to have to fire up a three. They do. It won't go. Rebound controlled that time by Bustler. Marlene up high for the rebound, so she'll take it all the way to the rack. The left-handed toss won't go. There's Lotus for the putback. That won't go. Sydney Mann will collect it for the Timberwolves. (12-2) Raiders on top. Mann gives it back up topside to Crittenden. Now back to Mann. She picks up her dribble, needs a little help. Gets it by way of Thompson. And a miscommunication. Thompson thought Berger was going to pop out. Instead, Berger went to the rack.
GRCC number 3, Mr. Rissa Caterberg, and number 32, Mr. Rissa Ferry. And for the Timberwolves, number 2, Amaya Bozeman, and number 34, Emma Irwin.
Emma Irwin will check in for the T-Wolves. She's a Pellston grad, 5'5" freshman, wears number 34. Lotus in the lane, up and in. Also checking in for the Raiders, Alyssa Caterberg, 6-foot sophomore guard from North Point Christian here in Grand Rapids, as well as Carissa Ferry from Chesaning. Three on the way. That won't go. That one's taken by Bozeman, but here's a steal in the backcourt. Now Bozeman with an opportunity. Jumper off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Caterberg. Crowd doesn't care for the whistle, but we've got a foul against the Timberwolves. Jean Crittenden picks this one up. That's her first, team's third of the quarter. It'll be Raider basketball on the baseline. Sally with it topside. Tries to get it on the baseline to Caterberg, and it's tipped out of bounds. Good defense by the Timberwolves. Inbound play goes to Lotus. Grace is up and under, won't go. Rebound controlled by the T-Wolves, and they'll go the other direction. Here's Bozeman. Bozeman into the corner, now gets it back up topside. She'll work with Crittenden, and now Irwin. Back to Bozeman, now left wing. Here's Thompson. Dishes, three on the way, won't go. Rebound by Grace Lotus. That was Irwin firing up the three, couldn't get it to drop. And a pass into the lane to Lotus is tipped away. Good D that time by Crittenden. 14-2, 2:35 left in the first quarter here at the GRCC Ford Fieldhouse, the Hunsberger Arena. Beautiful downtown Grand Rapids. Here's a steal. Lotus take it herself. Layup is good. Grace is the first into double digits. She's got a dime. 10 of the 16 for the Raiders. Two minutes to go here in the first. Topside now, Crittenden. She'll drive the lane. Dish. Bozeman's 2 is good. Raiders will slow things down just a little bit. Lotus gets it into the lane. Turnaround jumper is good. That's Carissa Ferry putting it in off the glass. Soft touch. She's on the scoreboard with her first bucket of the afternoon. And it's 18-4. Raiders in front. Bozeman now to the top of the key. Dishes far right wing. 3. That won't go. Good look that time for Alyssa Thompson. She just couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Kepke. She'll give it to Merrill. Merrill now works it around a perimeter, sets a screen, gets it back. Pass inside to Grace. Grace up and in off the glass. Lotus having an afternoon here in just the first quarter with 12 points. Under a minute to go. 20 on the shot clock. Thompson to the free throw line. Now top of the key. Goes back to the right wing. Now back up top is Crittenden. Work it around the perimeter. Here's Thompson again. She gives it up to Bozeman. Bozeman's shot goes out of bounds. It will be Raider basketball.
And number 4, Ms. Berger. Number 14, Ms. Nan. And number 33, number 13, Ms. Zukowski come in. 4.
Berger, Zukowski, and Mann all check back in for North Central. Pass to Lotus. Why not? Grace Lotus. 14 of the 22 for the Raiders. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That won't go. That was taken by Bozeman. We're through a quarter of play. 22-4 Raiders in front. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with second quarter action right here on the GRCC Sports Network.
18 years or older, AHC Hospitality is hiring for open positions at its downtown hotels. Starting pay is $14 an hour, paid weekly with medical, dental, and health benefits, hotel discounts, and more. Positions include front desk, housekeeping, restaurant, and management roles at our 6 premier downtown hotels. Visit ahchospitality.com/careers to jumpstart your career at one of 6 world-class hotels in downtown Grand Rapids.
Timberwolves will start with the basketball for quarter number 2. Trailing in this one 22-4. Got their starters back out on the floor. Left wing. It's Zukowski into the lane. Up, won't get it to go. It's off the glass. Here come the Raiders back the other way. Down low, easy bunny for Allison Kellogg. On for the Raiders is Avery Jaros. Three on the way, that one's good. There's Sydney Mann draining the three.
3 points for Sydney Mann.
High side screen by Kellogg. There's the outside jumper off the front of the iron, no good, but there's Jaros with the board, keeping the possession alive, putting a fresh 20 on the shot clock, and Marlene Bussler takes it to the rack. The layup is good. 26-7. Raiders in front in this one. Through the lane, the layup is good and one as Michaela Berger. Opportunity for the three-point play.
Foul number 2, Ms. Avery Drivers picks up her first going to the line, attempting a 3-point play for the Timberwolves.
Jaros picks up her foul, her first foul. Team's first here in the second quarter. Off the back of the iron, no good, so the three-point play will not fall for Berger. Coming back down the other way are the Raiders. They'll fire up a three. That one off the side iron, no good, taken by Caterberg. Bozeman looks to push. Now they'll settle as good transition defense by the Raiders. Through the lane, the layup up and in is good for Zukowski. Zukowski's on the board. 4 out of the 5 starters now on the board for the Timberwolves. 3 from the right wing won't go. The long rebound, though, is saved. Out of bounds, they'll say the Raiders touched it last. Thompson will check back in. She'll replace Zukowski. (26-11). Raiders in front. And another miscommunication, but this time it's saved. Good hustle by Mann. Berger now has it. Right side. She works against the double team. Now into the lane. Draws the third defender. Dishes. 3 on the way. Won't go. Going coast to coast, and now Raiders get it down low. We got an undercut. To the floor goes Carissa Ferry. Foul will be called on Irwin. That'll be her first. Team's first here in the second quarter. Lotus will check in. Inbound play goes to Grace. She draws a double team in the paint, so she'll dish it out topside. Get it to Caterberg, now back down low. Turnaround jumper won't go for Ferry, but she'll go to the free throw line. Foul will be on Bozeman. That'll be her second, team's second. Crittenden will check back in for the Timberwolves. First one is good for Carissa. She'll get another. Second is pure as well. 17-point Raider lead. And a timeout after the made free throws. We'll take a quick break as well. 7:08 left. 32nd timeout. 28-11. Raiders in front.
It combines great friends, football, and bowling. Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit FoldingWarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
basketball coming out of the timeout. They trail in this one 28-11. Top side, working it around is Berger. Zone defense being applied by the Raiders. Spot up three, a little bit short that time. It'll go out of bounds, untouched. Turn it over to the Raiders. Inbounds pass. Nice play down to Grace Lotus. Lotus puts it up, and we're going to get a full timeout. Coach Samantha Ofsted wants a full timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. This is the GRCC Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, a 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
For almost 60 years, Earhart Construction has successfully built some of the most well-known structures and facilities across the West Michigan landscape. Providing a distinctive construction experience for our clients has been Earhart's priority since the beginning, and it continues to be their primary focus today. We can't wait to make your next commercial or residential project a reality. Contact us today by visiting earhartcc.com.
Hey, I mentioned the 126 years of experience our officials have. If you or somebody you know is interested in becoming an official, more so than just a bleacher creature official, contact the MHSAA. They need help. Without officials, games become scrimmages. Can't have that. MHSAA, they'll teach you everything you need to know. Whether you're in North Central land or whether you're down here in the southwestern Lower Michigan. 6:04 to go here in the second quarter. 30-11. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Timberwolves basketball underneath. And we get a sideline violation. Stepping on the sideline, give the ball right back over to the Raiders. Kepke will set the offense. Starters back on the floor for the Raiders. Save for, there's a nice pass to Grace Lotus. She'll take it off the kneecap. Maybe that actually went off a Sydney man's nose. If it did, certainly did not mean to giggle. I thought that went off a kneecap. Sydney now will take a seat on the break. Coming back in is going to be Kaylee Zakowski. The pass was errant, and it winds up back in Grace Lotus's hand. She puts it up and in off the glass. And man, that did go off her nose. For that, Sydney, I certainly apologize for giggling. Dribble drive, penetration into the lane. There's Grace with a block. Here come the Raiders back the other way. Kepke sets the pace. Jaros back to Kepke. High side screen. Jaros with a give and go. It's not really there. She forces it, and Carissa can't come up with it. It'll be Timberwolves basketball with just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Zakowski will pull it back, set things up from the top of the key. Bounce pass into the lane. Typically not a recommended way to get the basketball into the lane, but the jump ball keeps it right there. Timberwolves basketball. dispute as to whether or not the alternating arrow had been flipped. And they will say it is Raider basketball, which makes sense because starting the second quarter, it was Timberwolves, and we've not had a jump ball. So we'll get the arrow to switch now after the inbound play. Merrill dishes it topside to Giroux. Outside three off the back of the iron, no good. Long rebound controlled by Crittenden. Zakowski, travel.
Possession goes to GRCC. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first half.
So the turnover gives the Raiders back to basketball. 32-11, 4:20 to go. Sally Merrill, left wing, gives it up. There's Grace, up and in off the glass. Check that, no glass needed. Puts it straight in, and she's got 20 of the 34 here in the first half. Kepke will check back in for the Raiders on the next whistle. We've got one, another jump ball. This time it stays with the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves at number 12, Ms. Marlene Buster returns for GRCC.
Avery will get a seat on a bench. Now the starters are back on the floor, save for Carissa Ferry in the place of Allison Kellogg.
Foul number 32, Ms. Ferry.
Carissa is going to draw the foul. That's her first, team second. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the second quarter. Allison Kellogg on the trainer's table. Looks like having a leg or ankle looked at. Held ball gives the basketball back to the Raiders. Alyssa Caterberg checks in for the Raiders. .345 to go, 34-11. Raiders in front. Lotus, top side. Work it around the perimeter. There's Merrill with her first jumper of the day. Sally's got 4. A couple of free throws and that first field goal. 36-11. Into the lane, now back outside for a 3. Partially blocked, Raider basketball. Lotus able to collect the short shot after the partial block. Jumper off the baseline, that won't go for Kepke. Rebound controlled by the Timberwolves. Timberwolves will look to push. Good transition defense again by the Raiders. Timberwolves will have to set up their offense. Looking for the cutter underneath, that's Berger. Berger's come through open a couple of times. T-Wolves just couldn't quite get it to her. Now Berger's got it topside. She wants to penetrate into the lane, dishes. Gets it to Zakowski. 2 on the shot clock. Forcing up a shot that time and not drawing any iron is Berger, so it will be a shot clock violation. Bozeman will check back in, and here's Olivia Groh.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half.
Olivia Groh wears number 10 for North Central. She's a 5'9" freshman from Petoskey. Spot up 3, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by the Raiders, and they'll look to push it. Here's Sally Merrill. 4 on 3, dishes to the right wing. Kepke loses the handle, and here come the T-Wolves back the other way. 36-11 remains our score at a minute 45 point here in the first half. of a 1-2-2, but it's a spread out 1-2-2 zone being applied by Coach David Glazier's ladies. 3 on a shot clock, and they won't get it away. Raiders with the turnover collect the ball and give it into the front court. Now they try to get it down low to Lotus. They do. Grace's shot partially blocked, but a foul will be called. Grow, I believe, will pick this one up. It will be on Olivia. That's her first. Emma Irwin will check back in. She'll replace Berger. First free throw is good for Grace. Grace makes them both. 22 points in the first half for Grace Lotus. Bozeman will set the offense for North Central. Cross-court pass tipped away again. Those cross-court passes are not highly recommended. Taking it coast to coast then is Kepke, and she draws a whistle. Gonna get another foul on North Central. That one's gonna go on Thompson.
Foul number 24,
That'll be her first, team's fourth. Just under a minute to go. Kepke at the free throw line. First one won't go for Emerson. She'll get one more. That one all the way around and out as well. Rim unkind. North Central all the way to the rack. Shot won't go for Bozeman. Here come the Raiders back the other way. Ahead to Merrill. Merrill to Lotus. Lotus kicks it out. Left wing, 3 on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Merrill battles for the rebound, but it eventually is won by Grow. 33 seconds left in the first half. T-Wolves doing a nice job of moving the ball around the perimeter. Merrill pokes this one out of bounds.
This number will retain possession. 43.2 seconds left in the first half.
39-11, about an 8-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Firing up a shot at the end of the shot clock. Didn't draw iron. Raiders collect it. And now with an opportunity here at the buzzer. 3 is good. Melissa Caterberg buries the 3 at the buzzer. We are through the first half. 42-11. Raiders in front. It is halftime here at GRCC. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with some of the scoring from the first half. This is the GRCC Raiders Sports Network.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit FoldingWarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
Are you looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. They offer great benefits, 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers or click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
For almost 60 years, Earhart Construction has successfully built some of the most well-known structures and facilities across the West Michigan landscape. Providing a distinctive construction experience for our clients has been Earhart's priority since the beginning, and it continues to be their primary focus today. We can't wait to make your next commercial or residential project a reality. Contact us today by visiting earhartcc.com.
have your vehicle repaired, you can trust the experienced team at Bob's Collision. Working with state-of-the-art technology, your vehicle will be repaired by highly trained craftsmen using the most modern and up-to-date equipment available. From minor dings to major collision repair, the team at the Bob's Collision Auto Repair Shop has the experience, knowledge, and equipment to expertly restore your vehicle to its pre-accident condition. Visit them online at bobscollision.com.
Time for a career change? Looking to make a difference? Dean Transportation is looking for compassionate people to join our dedicated team of school bus professionals. Dean Transportation has immediate openings and offers paid training to obtain a commercial driver's license. With increased starting pay, benefit packages, flexible scheduling with weekday hours, and more, Dean Transportation may be the career choice for you. No experience needed. Apply now and train all summer. Head to deanjobs.com.
Hey, let's take a look at the scoring, at least in the first half. Leading the way, no surprise, Grace Lotus with 22 points for your Raiders, 22 of the 41. Not a lot to distribute thereafter. Marlene Bussler's got 2, Sally Merrill with 4, Allison Kellogg with 6, Alyssa Caterberg with 3, and Carissa Ferry with 4. Meanwhile, the 11 points for the Timberwolves come from 4 of their starters. 3 points for Sydney Mann, she buried a 3. 4 for Michaela Berger, and 2 each for Kaylee Zukowski and Amaya Bozeman, and that will get you to your tally of 11. 41-11, 30-point advantage here for your GRCC Raiders, who are looking to move to 4-3 in conference play. Depending on what Muskegon Community College does, that could give the Raiders, and Delta College, could give the Raiders an opportunity at sole possession of second place. Mid-Michigan College at 6-0 on the season in conference play. Raiders need a little bit of help to get back to the top. We're going to take another quick break, about a minute and a half prior to the beginning of this one. Be right back after these words from Extreme Truck here on the GRCC Sports Network.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
Starters will be back on the court for both squads. That means we'll see Bozeman, Berger, Zukowski, Mann, and Thompson, and Lotus, Kepke, Bustler, Merrill, and Kellogg for your Raiders. Check that. Kellogg not back on the floor, as would appear Alyssa may get the rest of the afternoon off. And a steal here to start the second half by the Raiders, and could not get the layup was Bustler. Nope, Kellogg is back on the floor. My bad. Good to see that. Saw Alyssa earlier on the trainer's table, but didn't find her on the bench. Hey there, broadcaster man. Check the floor. There she is. Inbound play goes to Kepke. Kepke to Merrill. Merrill to Lotus. Grace to the rack. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Up and in off the glass, though, is, Allison Kellogg. Coming back the other way, North Central. Set their offense on the far right side of the court, wearing their royal blue. Timberwolves written across their shoulders. Of course, you can't see that with most of the ponytails offered today. Off the glass, and they'll count it. Berger gets the credit for the bucket. Awfully close to a shot clock violation, but count it. Cutting through the defense, but couldn't get the layup to fall that time, was Kepke. T-Wolves fire up a three from the left wing. That won't go. Long rebound is controlled by Bustler. She'll go all the way to the rack and then hand it off. Kepke in a bad spot, so she'll work it across the top. Here's a two-point basket for Kellogg. So Allison's got 10 points. Two Raiders in double figures. T-Wolves looking for a cutter or an open J. Set up outside the arc. Now some penetration by Zukowski to the rack. Kellogg with another block. Kellogg's got a couple of inches on Kaylee Zukowski. There's Sally Merrill cutting to the basket, up and in. Merrill's got 6. 47-13. A whistle and a timeout. Get some fresher legs back out on the floor. 30-second timeout. Groh will check in, and Irwin will check in for the Timberwolves. 30-second timeout. Boys will be 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Boys both battling for would be second place, but it's actually third place in the MCCAA Northern Conference standings. Two teams tied at 6-0 in conference play. That's Bay College and Mid-Michigan College. Then you've got GRCC, you've got North Central and Delta, all tied at 3-3 in conference play. So somebody's going to move into sole possession of third place as the top two spots are occupied. North Central comes in 6-11 overall. Raiders come in 14-5. Remember, they started off with an 11-game win streak to start the season. Since then have gone 3-5. We've still got almost 2 full quarters of basketball to be played here before the boys get an opportunity. Sally Merrill with it in the corner after the Raiders steal. Raiders working around the perimeter. They find Sally Merrill going to the rack. Her layup won't go. Olivia Groh with the rebound. the corner for Groh. Now Groh dishes, 3 on the way. A little too firm off the back iron that time for Emma Irwin. Here come the Raiders back the other way. Merrill, baseline, penetration, up and off the glass, couldn't get it to go, gets her own, puts that back in. Sally with 8 now. Sally Merrill jumps in front of the pass that was intended for Crittenden. Raiders come away with the basketball. Merrill for 3 from the right wing, a little short. Battles for her own, tips it forward, and Raiders keep the possession. 3 on the way is good. Marlene Bussler buries the 3. Very limited outside scoring in this game today. 1 3-pointer for Coach Ofsted's Timberwolves and 2 3-pointers for Coach David Glazier's Raiders. 9 of the 65 points coming from outside of the arc. This one just inside the arc, shot a little bit short. Last touched by the Raiders will stay right here. Thompson will check back in. Day Mabry Red will check in for GRCC. Day wears number 10. She's a freshman from Ottawa Hills. Lotus gives it up. Allison Kellogg to the rack, and she makes the basket and draws the whistle. Foul's going to be called on Bozeman. Foul number 3. Opportunity for a 3-point play. And Kellogg makes the free throw. 11 points for Allison, 13 points, excuse me, for Allison Kellogg. Nearly a steal that time. Good anticipation by Kepke. Ten on the shot clock now for the Timberwolves. 55-13. Down to 1 on the shot clock, and we will get a shot clock violation. Carissa Ferry and Alyssa Caterberg check back in for the Raiders. Sally Merrill will have to wait a minute to get to double figures. Lotus goes out, having not scored here in the second half. Day top side. Gives it up. Here's the runner from the baseline. That won't go, but the rebound and the putback also unsuccessful, but they do draw a foul. Carissa Ferry put it back up. Couldn't get it to drop, and Thompson commits the malfeasance. That's her second foul. Team second. So Carissa Ferry go to the free throw line. How about Crittenden back in for the T-Wolves? She'll replace Groh. Free throw is good for Carissa Ferry. She'll get one more. Second one is also good. $57-13. Here's a runner off the glass, won't go. Loose ball, Day battles for it. Eventually it's collected by Kepke. Emerson will set the offense from near the center stripe. Day-Day, the cutter, gets the pass, puts it up and in. Day-Day gets the bucket. Raiders now 59-13. Tipped out of bounds. It will be Raider basketball. Zakowski comes back in for North Central. Kepke sets the offense, goes right wing, sets a screen, and the Raiders will reverse it. They'd like to get it down low. Now back out to Kepke. Spot up three. Right wing is good. Emerson Kepke's on the scoreboard. That's her first bucket of the night. That just leaves Avery Jaros, who's currently not on the floor. It's the only Raider that has not scored yet. Timberwolves with kind of a motion offense. And a toss out of bounds. Right through the wickets. Emma Irwin couldn't squeeze it. Bozeman will check back in for the Timberwolves. Kepke goes right wing. Similar play to what we just saw. The cutter down low is good. Carissa Ferry gets the assist, or gets the bucket. Day-Day gets the assist. Dribble drive penetration, shot off the glass won't go. Day-Day with the board. She'll look to push. She had a 2-on-1. Lost the handle, so she had to slow things down. Raiders get it inside. Jumper won't go for Kellogg. 51-point Raider lead here with 2 minutes to go. And we're going to get a whistle and a Raider foul. Foul is going to be called on Allison Kellogg. Just the second and third free throws taken by the Timberwolves today. This one's good. Thompson is the final starter for the Timberwolves to get on the scoreboard. She's got one. One more coming. And that's good as well. Day-Day with a pass down to the baseline. Now they get it inside to Kellogg. Allison, turnaround jumper is good. Kellogg's got 15. $66-15 is your score. Here from the Gordon Hunsberger Arena, the downtown campus of Grand Rapids Community College. Kellogg battles for the rebound, coming away with it is Carissa Ferry, and we're going to get a foul. This one's going to be on Crittenden. That'll be her second. Third team foul. Grow and Irwin check back in for the T-Wolves. Raiders working around the perimeter. Down low. Nice pass that time from Kellogg. Getting it over to Carissa Ferry. Ferry couldn't get the jumper to go. A lot of contact, good no calls. Outside, just inside the three-point circle. Berger's shot won't go. Come the Raiders back the other way. The runner, the layup won't fall. We're under a minute to play, out of bounds. Last touch they'll save by the T-Wolves. It will be Raider basketball. Whistle, we're going the other way. We've got a whistle and a foul. This one, I believe, is going to go on Ferry.
Foul number 32.
It will. Carissa Ferris will pick up her second, team second. Ferry kind of bulldozed her way down the lane. Easy call for the officials. And a steal. There's Closa making up for the previous foul. Now into the lane. A lot of contact, no whistle. Day-Day gets a rebound. She puts it up. Can't get it to fall. And got a whistle. They're going to say Day-Day stepped on the baseline. One, two zone. Defense has been something Coach Dave Glazier's been able to hang his hat on all year. We're going to get a double dribble. Kayla Berger needed that extra hand to get through the traffic. And of course, it's not allowed. With 5 seconds left in the third quarter, down low, nice pass that time from Kellogg to Ferry. Ferry puts it up and in. She's now got 10 points on the game, and we are through 3 quarters of play. 68-15, Raiders in front. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after these words. This is GRCC Sports Network.
Need to replace that worn-out carpet or floor? Floor Coverings International makes it easy. They bring their mobile showroom to you. Save yourself the trip and gas shopping around. See a wide selection of carpet, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl in the lighting of your own home. Go to floorcoveringsinternational.com today for your free consultation. Work with one team for a hassle-free experience from the quote to installation. And each Floor Coverings International business is independently owned and operated, so they are local business owners in our community. Floor Coverings International, the flooring store at your door.
Looking for fresh food, variety, and great deals? Shop your local Family Fare supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and other special perks. Plus, you can use your Yes account to shop online with the Fastlane, our new online grocery shopping service. Just order online, select pickup, and we'll do all your shopping for you. It's that easy. To learn more about shopping with Yes at Family Fare, visit shopfamilyfare.com.
Raider basketball to start the fourth quarter. Raiders been in control of this one since the onset. It was 22-4 at the end of the first quarter. It's now 68-15. Merrill, three-pointer, in and out, won't go. Rebound by Groh. Lost the handle that time, did Irwin. Get it down low. Lotus up, can't get the bucket, but she'll go to the free throw line. Crittenden will check back in, as will Thompson. Girl draws the foul, that's her second.
Into the lineup for Timberwolves is number 12, Jean Crittenden, and number 24, Lisa.
First team foul here in quarter number 4. Lotus to the free throw line.
Shooting will be number 4, Miss Grace Lotus.
Two shots coming for Grace. First one's off the front of the iron, no good. Second one is pure. 23 points now for Grace. Thompson. One and done as the Raiders clear the board. Merrill into the lane. Wide open layup is good. Sally's got double figures. She's got 10.
Sally Merrill scores 2.
Timberwolves again, good ball movement around the outside, but the Raiders kind of collapsing that zone, letting them pass it outside and kind of offering them those three-point shots. Only one of them has been made by the Timberwolves, so until you prove you can beat them, let them shoot them. Bustler puts it up and in off the glass. Jumper from the outside, just as I say it. Bozeman buries a 3. Mariana Zaragoza in for GRCC, the final entrant into this one. Turnaround jumper for Lotus is good. Jumper this time from the baseline won't fall for Bozeman. Loose ball tied up and it'll stay right here. Kayla Zukowski will check back in for the Timberwolves. 10 on the shot clock now for the Timberwolves. Get it to Zukowski. Zukowski lost the handle and foul. Kayla will draw her second foul of the game. Team foul number 2 here in the 4th. 75-18. Zaragoza with the inbound play. Don't forget the boys will start about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Spot up 3, won't go. Good look that time for Bustler. She couldn't get it to fall. Come the Timberwolves back the other way. Spot up 3, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Raiders, but standing on the baseline was Marlene Bustler while touching the basketball. So it stays right there with the Timberwolves. Inbound play goes to Crittenden. Crittenden across the lane. And a whistle. We're going to get a Raider foul. I believe they're going to get Carissa Ferry. That'll be her 3rd. The first team foul in the 4th, and only the 5th foul of the contest for the Raiders. Jumper 3 from the right wing is good. Thompson buries a 3. So now 6 3-pointers in this contest, 3 for each squad. Merrill, 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound collected by Berger. Berger will push the pace. Carly lost the handle. Kaylee, excuse me. Will go the other way. Whistle's going to be blown and called on Crittenden. It's going to be her 3rd. 3rd check back in. So did Carissa Ferry a seat.
Back in for North Central College, number 2, Amaya Bozeman.
Bozeman will check back in for North Central. Lotus to Kellogg. Working it around the outside. Lotus draws a whistle. We're going to get a jump ball. Stay right there as it's Raider basketball. Jumper from the baseline. That won't fall. Another good look for Bustler. Bustler's got a 3 in the contest. He's going to get that one to fall. 75-21 Raiders. Another steal by GRCC. Mariano with a steal. Merrill kind of helped. Get another whistle.
Well, Jean Crittenden picked up her 4th. That's
Ball's
it.
going to go on Crittenden.
Number 10, Olivia Crow.
It's foul number 4, both for the team and for Crittenden. Lotus off the glass, puts it up and in.
Lotus scores 2.
Grace with 27 on the afternoon. Three from outside, won't fall. Zaragoza with a rebound. Sally Merrill for 3.
Sally Merrill scores 3.
13 for Sally. Dribble drive, a layup won't fall for Berger. Rebound cleared by Lotus. Marlene Bustler off the glass. We're getting a quick whistle for some substitutes as Jaros checks back in.
Number 3, Alyssa Caterberg.
So does Alyssa Caterberg. These two teams will meet again the end of the month, or near the end of the month, up in Petoskey, North Central Michigan College on February 25th. Three on the way, little offline. Groh saves it, but right to the Raiders, and here comes Jaros. Jaros to Lotus, off the glass is good.
Lotus, Grace scores 2.
84-21, Grace with 29 on the game, 3:20 left to play in this one. On the shot clock. Jumper for 3, won't fall. Good rebound that time by Caterberg. Battles to keep it alive. Here comes Avery. Down low to Mariana. Her shot partially blocked. Groh got her hand on it. Three from the right wing. That one a little bit offline. Put back no good for Thompson. 2:30 left in this one. Lotus to Caterberg. Mariana, her jumper won't go. Groh with another rebound. Zaragoza is going to get the foul.
13. Ms. Zaragoza picks up her first.
That'll do it for Lotus. 29 points for Grace Lotus.
Number 24, Ms. Alyssa Thompson.
Nice game for Grace. Leading scorer in the contest. First free throw is good. Second one also good.
Ms. Thompson may go.
So Thompson makes them both from the stripe. It's now 84-23. Nearly a steal, instead a three-point opportunity and success. Caterberg gets her second three of the afternoon. Crow fires it into the corner. Three, that won't fall. Minute 35. Raiders move the shot clock down, now it's at 10. Kellogg, jumper, good.
Ms. Kellogg scores 2.
17 for Kellogg. Grow in the lane, 8-footer won't go. Rebound controlled by Carissa Ferry. Under a minute to go, 89-23. Get into the cutter down low. That was Caterberg, tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Raiders. It will be North Central's basketball. 38 seconds left in this one. 89-23. 8-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Not anymore as the shot clock turned off after the miss by Berger. Gross to the rack. The layup is good. Avery gets the bucket. And the bench goes wild. Final 5 seconds in this one. T-Wolves will put up the final shot of the game. It's a three. It's off the back of the iron. No good. We are done. Here are the ladies. 91-23 is your final score. Grace Lotus finishes with 29 points. Emerson Kepke with 3. 9 points for Marlene Bussler. 13 for Sally Merrill. 17 for Allison Kellogg. Alyssa Caterberg finishes with 6. 10 for Carissa Ferry. 2 for Avery Jaros. And 2 for Day. Mariana Zaragoza did not get a decent scoring opportunity. She got a couple of shots, but rough-looking tries. Otherwise, every one of the Raiders scores. Meanwhile, the 23 points for the T-Wolves. 5 points for Amaya Bozeman. 6 for Michaela Berger. 2 for Kaylee Zukowski. 3 points for Sydney Mann, and 7 for Alyssa Thompson. We'll get you to 23. Once again, final score here in the ladies' game, 91-23 with the victory. The GRCC Raiders will move to 11-6 overall, 5-2 in conference play. With the loss, North Central falls to 3-15 and 0-7 in conference play. Thanks for tuning in. Boys will start in about 23 minutes. This is the GRCC Raiders Sports Network.
and great deals? Shop your local Family Fair supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and other special perks. Plus, you can use your Yes account to shop online with the Fast Lane, our new online grocery shopping service. Just order online, select pickup, and we'll do all your shopping for you. It's that easy. To learn more about shopping with Yes at Family Fair, visit shopfamilyfair.com. Or older, AHC Hospitality is hiring for open positions at its downtown hotels. Starting pay is $14 an hour, paid weekly with medical, dental, and health benefits, hotel discounts, and more. Positions include front desk, housekeeping, restaurant, and management roles at our 6 premier downtown hotels. Visit ahchospitality.com/careers to jumpstart your career at one of 6 world-class hotels in downtown Grand Rapids.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit FoldingWarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
Looking for a new career? Aetna Supply is hiring. Aetna Supply is Michigan's #1 plumber wholesaler, servicing local customers for over 50 years. We offer great benefits, 401k with company match, quarterly bonuses, and no Sundays. Once again, check them out at aetnasupply.com/careers. Click on their logo on the Michigan Sports Radio homepage.
For almost 60 years, Earhart Construction has successfully built some of the most well-known structures and facilities across the West Michigan landscape. Providing a distinctive construction experience for our clients has been Earhart's priority since the beginning, and it continues to be their primary focus today. We can't wait to make your next commercial or residential project a reality. Contact us today by visiting earhartcc.com.
When it's time to have your vehicle repaired, you can trust the experienced team at Bob's Collision. Working with state-of-the-art technology, your vehicle will be repaired by highly trained craftsmen using the most modern and up-to-date equipment available. Minor dings, major collision repair, the team at the Bob's Collision Auto Repair Shop has the experience, knowledge, and equipment. Experts restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Visit them online at bobscollision.com.
lost by a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
Need to replace that worn-out carpet or floor? Floor Coverings International makes it easy. They bring their mobile showroom to you. Save yourself the trip and gas shopping around. See a wide selection of carpet, hardwood, laminated vinyl, and the lighting of your own home. Go to floorcoveringsinternational.com today for your free consultation. Work with one team for a hassle-free experience from the quote to installation. And each Floor Coverings International business is independently owned and operated, so they are local business owners in our community. Floor Coverings International, the flooring store at your door.
Looking for fresh food, variety, and great deals? Shop your local Family Fare supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and other special perks. Plus, you can use your Yes account to shop online with the Fast Lane, our new online grocery shopping service. Just order online, select pickup, and we'll do all your shopping for you. It's that easy. To learn more about shopping with Yes at Family Fare, visit shopfamilyfare.com. accommodations at its downtown hotels. Starting pay is $14 an hour, paid weekly with medical, dental, and health benefits, hotel discounts, and more. Positions include front desk, housekeeping, restaurant, and management roles at our 6 premier downtown hotels. Visit ahchospitality.com/careers to jumpstart your career at one of 6 world-class hotels in downtown Grand Rapids.
Good afternoon, Raider fans, as the men are set to take the court. Raiders versus the Timberwolves. The women very successful, your Raiders were, 91-23 in the early game. Now the boys will take the court. Boys both have 3-3 records in conference play and are battling for what would be third place, potentially outright, as Delta College also with that 3-3 record in conference play. North Central Michigan College, located in Petoskey, come down to Grand Rapids. They bring Coach Jeffrey Corcoran with his 6-11 overall record, and as I mentioned, 3-3 record in conference play. Let's meet your starters for North Central College, the Timberwolves. We'll start with a 6-foot guard. Well, let's wait for our public address announcer and see where she's going to go. She's going to start at the bottom. The starters, numerically. 6'6" freshman from Joliet, Illinois. Number 12, Ashawn Burbridge. A 6'4" forward freshman from Chicago Heights. Number 10, Byron Bishop. A 5'10" guard, freshman from Joliet, Illinois. Josh Adine wears number 4. A 6-foot freshman guard from Joliet, Illinois. Siler Kudrup wears number 3. And finally, rounding it out, a 6-foot guard from Joliet, Illinois. Number 1, Julius Smith. Jeffrey Corcoran is the first-year coach here for the Timberwolves of North Central College. North Central comes in 6-11 overall, 3-3 in conference play. And now let's meet your GRCC Raiders starting lineup.
The GRCC Raiders,
starting at forward, a sophomore from Kenowa Hills, a 6'7" forward, number 33, Isaac Warning. Starting at a forward position from Saginaw, a 6'4" sophomore, number 3, Chris Coleman. The 3 guard positions, starting at 1 guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Greenville, Michigan. Number 2 is Brockton Kohler. Starting at another guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Number 1 is Rico Wade. Starting at another guard from Saginaw by way of Grand Rapids Union, 5'8" sophomore, number 0, Danielle Bibbs. Joe Fox is the second-year head coach here for GRCC. DeQuavion Stuckey and Islam Haksa, his assistants. Athletic trainer is Mackenzie Andersma. Athletic director is Lauren Farello. And the president here at GRCC, Dr. Juan Olivares. Raiders come in with a 14-5 overall record. And as I mentioned earlier, 3-3 in conference play. 20 minutes up on the first half clock. And the opening tip is won by the Raiders. Raiders in their home whites. Timberwolves in their visiting blues. Initial play for the Raiders is a baseline jumper. No good. Go back the other way. Chris Coleman fired up the jumper and now working